Hello, I'm Dr. Jeanette Archinall, Medical Director of Elon Student Health Services. You have probably heard by now about Elon's face covering policy. When you return to campus, you will be required to wear a mask while indoors and also outdoors when proper physical distancing cannot be maintained. We know from good data that wearing a face covering is one of the most effective ways to limit the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services both recommend wearing cloth face coverings. Remember, you could have the virus and not even know it. A mask will help prevent you from infecting someone else. It is the responsibility of all of us to wear face coverings. We must do our part to minimize risks to ourselves, our friends, family, colleagues, and the entire community. That's why the university is providing an appropriate face covering to each student, faculty, and staff member. In addition, you should bring multiple washable masks with you to campus so you can always have a clean one ready to go.
Whether you choose to wear your personal face covering or the one provided by Elon, make sure to wear it properly. That means covering your nose and your mouth. Before putting on a face mask, clean your hands with soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Cover your mouth and your nose with the mask and minimize any gaps between your face and the mask. Try not to touch the mask when you are wearing it. If you have to touch your mask, clean your hands with soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer before doing so.
It is important to only use clean masks. Wash cloth masks after each use. To remove the mask, hold the ear loops or ties and lift it away from your face. Don't touch the front of the mask. Throw away a single-use mask immediately and then clean your hands with soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
Remember, everyone on campus is required to wear a face covering over the nose and mouth when indoors. This includes classrooms, hallways, libraries, public restrooms, common spaces, theaters, and other indoor spaces. Students may remove face coverings in their own residence hall rooms or apartments. And employees may remove face coverings when alone in their own offices or enclosed workspaces. Guests, visitors, vendors, and contractors will be expected to honor these guidelines and provide their own face covering to keep the Elon community safe. Face coverings are also required outdoors when 6-foot physical distancing cannot be maintained.
Students, faculty, or staff who can't wear a cloth face covering because they have a medical or behavioral issue or disability need to request an alternate face covering, like a face shield, while still maintaining a minimum 6-foot physical distance at all times. Students who require accommodations like this must be registered with Disabilities Resources and contact Disabilities Resources for their next steps. Employees or campus visitors who require accommodations should contact the Office of Human Resources. Public health is everyone's responsibility. Elon is relying on members of our community to adhere to and assist with enforcing these standards of behavior. Members of the community should feel empowered to speak up if they encounter somebody violating the face covering policy. So don't be afraid to ask others to mask up. We owe it to each other to adhere by these rules for the safety of the entire community.